Then I was burning in April.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Then I was burning in April.
What the?
Then I was burning in April. Ashley, you're a lie. You're a lie. I did find out I had chlamydia.
What?
Yep.
Man, look at, man, hell no.
I did have chlamydia.
Stop it. Get some help.
I did tell you that.
No, God, please, no, 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 no.
I went live, y'all. I went live on RJ Baby Mama.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Why do we post shit like this? Destruction, failure, nonsense, stupidity. This is what we posted. You thought it made sense to post some shit like this. Why are you going live? People commenting and everything. Why are you going live talking about this?
Time to tell it like it is.
Should a man have to ask for head? Should a man have to ask for head?
Should you have to ask for oxygen and air to breathe too? Should you have to fucking ask to put one foot in front of the fucking other? This is fucking basic common understanding. The fuck am I asking my woman for head? I could ask some random bitch in the street, damn, what that head do, but my whole bitch, my wife, my woman,
right?
The fuck am I asking her for head? If I gotta ask her for head,
She don't like
my
you.
bitch.
She don't like you. I
Asking for head, sex, certain shit. Once you get in a relationship, it's fucking ridiculous that at this grown ass age we still having certain conversations.
Right.
I feel like
What is actually ridiculous is the fact that so many black people come at me when I talk about how the vast majority of the content and stuff that our black people create, that they post, is pointless, stupid, failure, destructive. It's nonsense. It's stupidity. This is one of the dumbest fucking conversations ever. It's one of the most destructive. One of the most destructive. This is our failure. This is our failure. Look at this shit. We entertain failure, destruction, nonsense, stupidity. We entertain that shit too much. The way he tries to justify this shit. Do I have to ask for oxygen and dumbass, extremely stupid ass shit that makes no sense. You're not making a valid point. What you said was very stupid. Do I have to ask to put one foot in front? The shit you're saying to try to justify your stupidity is even more stupid. This is the failure of our people. We could be using these podcasts. We could be using social media to do so many amazing positive things, to communicate with our people, to make sure our people stay connected, communicating, building unity, all kinds of things. But the fact is that most of our black people hate that I talk about. They hate when I tell the truth. This is the truth. This is one of the many truths they don't want to believe. The vast majority of what our black people are putting out here is stupidity, it's nonsense, it's destruction, it's failure, it's this type of shit. This type of shit. This shit makes no damn sense. It's dumb as shit. This is failure on so many different levels. And then you're referring to our black women as bitches. You're referring to your own wife as a bitch. How does that... See, we have become so conditioned to failing. We've gotten to the point where it's acceptable. We welcome to be called all these different names. Don't care about the fact that they're using this extremely degrading term, nigga. The same way he tries to justify this stupid shit, we make excuses for using the N-word towards each other. Our women are so accepting of being called hoes and bitches and shit like that. They say this to each other all the time. It's not just the men calling them that. They say this to themselves all the time. We have been so brainwashed and conditioned that we're now destroying ourselves. This shit is disgusting. This is failure beyond failure. Just give us time. Eventually we'll completely destroy ourselves. The vast majority of our failures stem from this destructive, horrible ass culture that our black people seem to be so much in love with and want to protect and everything. This disgusting, this destructive, this failed ass culture. It started many, many years ago, late 90s, early 2000s. You had rappers, female rappers at that, not just the male rappers, female rappers, trying to justify, trying to make it cool, make it okay to call our black women bitches. Missy Elliott came out with a song that popularized that shit. Late 90s, early 2000s, Missy Elliott had a song and different songs, whatever way she's making it seem like you should be proud to be called a bitch. Promoting this type of stuff. I forget her name, the woman from Martin. She made a song glorifying this I think it's called Lazy Bitch or something like that. The very people who are destroying us, the very people who are devaluing our black women. And you proudly glorify this shit. You celebrate this. Making money. Getting rich. Successful. Off of devaluing our black women. And y'all are okay with that. We have made it acceptable and popular to disrespect ourselves. Whatever this podcast thing or whatever this is that they're doing is called, I'm going to go and make sure I tag them on this. Make sure I tag them on this. Maybe they'll see it. And maybe they'll want to have a conversation about it and explain why they maybe they'll try to explain like Tupac did many years ago in an interview. And he's trying to justify calling women bitches and hoes. And he's talking about, well, he's explaining to the reporter, he's like, well, some women, depending on how they, the type of stuff that they do and the type of life they live and all that, they deserve to be called, they should be called a bitch or a hoe, or trying to justify that shit. And it bothers my brain that to some of our black men, some of our black people, that makes sense. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? People like this, Tupac, whoever else. What does that say about you? Whatever it may be about that person that you're trying to suggest justifies disrespecting them. Doesn't mean that you have to be the disrespectful person. Hello. Wow. As simple as that statement is I just said. And that's more important and holds more weight than every single word, every single letter they spoke in this entire podcast. Just because they are living a certain lifestyle, they decide to be a certain type of person, carry themselves a certain way, govern themselves a certain way. You're trying to justify disrespecting them. Even if they agree that they're living a lifestyle that is deserving of such a title. That does not mean that you have to be the disrespectful person towards them. We are so quick to jump on board with being these destructive ass people, even when it's not necessary. How is this progressing our black people? How is this creating positive progress for our black people? Tell me. How is this conversation creating positive progress for our black people? I will be doing another video about the N-word. I will be doing another video about parenting. We are failing ourselves in so many daggone ways. If anybody, these folks in this podcast, whoever, anybody wants to join me in a discussion, if you think there's some way you can justify the failure and nonsense, the stupidity of our people, I welcome you to have that discussion with me. There are so many far more important things that we could be talking about, that we could be doing with our time, doing with the opportunity. This is an opportunity to spread positive influence, to speak positive into our people, to encourage our people in a positive way. How is this doing any of that? When are we going to wake up, black people?